Have you ever felt like you're your own worst enemy? You set big goals, maybe a new career, a healthier lifestyle, or a passion project, but something inside stops you dead in your tracks. You procrastinate, doubt yourself, or make excuses that keep you stuck. That's self-sabotage, and it's stealing your success. But here's the good news. You can break free. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how your mindset shapes your outcomes, backed by cutting-edge research, and give you practical steps to stop self-sabotage for good. Stick around. This could be the moment you change everything. If you've ever felt trapped by your own thoughts or habits, this is for you. Self-sabotage isn't just a bad day. It's a pattern that can derail your dreams. But here's the thing. It's not your fault. Your brain is wired to protect you, sometimes a little too well. Today, we'll dive into what self-sabotage really is, why your mindset is the key to unlocking your potential, and how you can rewire your thinking for success. We'll explore groundbreaking research, share real-life stories, and give you 3 actionable strategies you can start using today. By the end, you'll have a roadmap to break free and start achieving your goals. So, grab a notebook, hit that like button to spread the word, and let's get started. So, what exactly is self-sabotage? It's when you unconsciously undermine your own goals. Maybe you skip a workout because you're too tired, or you don't apply for that dream job because you're not qualified. Sound familiar? According to a 2019 study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology by Dr. Judy Ho, self-sabotage often stems from fear of failure or success, low self-esteem, or even a need for control. When the stakes feel high, your brain defaults to what's comfortable, even if it's harmful. Here's a quick example. Sarah wanted to start a business but kept delaying her launch, convincing herself her ideas weren't good enough. That's self-sabotage in action. It's not laziness. It's your mind trying to shield you from risk. But here's the kicker. Staying safe keeps you stuck. The first step to breaking free is understanding how your mindset fuels this cycle. Let's dive into that next. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world, and it shapes everything. Dr. Carol Dweck, a Stanford psychologist, introduced the concept of fixed versus growth mindsets in her 2006 book, Mindset: The New Psychology of Success. A fixed mindset believes your abilities are set in stone. You're either good or bad at something. A growth mindset, on the other hand, sees challenges as opportunities to learn. Guess which one sets you up for success? A 2018 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that people with a growth mindset are less likely to self-sabotage because they view setbacks as part of the process, not a reflection of their worth. Those with a fixed mindset, however, often avoid risks to protect their ego. For example, if you think, "I'm just not a public speaker," you might skip opportunities to present, even if they could advance your career. That's self-sabotage rooted in mindset. But here's the exciting part. Mindset isn't fixed. You can train your brain to embrace growth. In a moment, we'll share 3 strategies to do just that. But first, let's look at why self-sabotage is so sneaky. Self-sabotage isn't random. It's wired into our biology. Let's break it down. Your brain has a part called the amygdala, which handles fear and stress. When you face something scary, like a big goal, it sounds the alarm, pushing you toward comfort. A 2021 study in Nature Neuroscience showed that chronic stress strengthens neural pathways that favor avoidance behaviors, making self-sabotage feel automatic. Then there's cognitive dissonance, a concept from psychologist Leon Festinger. When your actions don't align with your goals, like wanting to be fit but skipping the gym, you feel discomfort. To resolve it, your brain might justify the sabotage with thoughts like, "I don't have time anyway." Over time, this becomes a habit. Real-world example. John wanted a promotion but kept arriving late to meetings, reinforcing his boss's doubts. His brain was protecting him from the fear of rejection, but it cost him the opportunity. The good news? You can override these patterns with intentional mindset shifts. Let's talk about how. Now let's get practical. Here are 3 research-backed strategies to stop self-sabotage and rewire your mindset for success. Step 1. Identify your triggers. First, you need to spot what's sparking your self-sabotage. A 2020 study in cognitive behavior therapy found that self-awareness is key to breaking destructive patterns. Ask yourself, when do I hold back? Is it fear of failure, perfectionism, or feeling unworthy? Write down 1 or 2 situations where you sabotage yourself, like procrastinating on a project, and note the emotions tied to it. For example, if you avoid writing a blog because it won't be perfect, that's perfectionism talking. Naming the trigger takes away its power. Step 2. Reframe your thoughts. Next, challenge those sabotaging thoughts. Dr. Dweck's research shows that reframing negative self-talk fosters a growth mindset. Instead of, I'm not good enough, try, I'm learning and I'll get better with practice. A 2017 study in Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin found that self-compassion, treating yourself with kindness during setbacks, reduces self-sabotage. So when you mess up, don't beat yourself up. Say, this is a chance to grow. Practice this daily. Catch a negative thought, reframe it, and write it down. Over time, it rewires your brain. Step 3. Take imperfect action. Finally, act despite fear. A 2019 study in Motivation and Emotion showed that small, imperfect steps build momentum and reduce avoidance. Want to start a podcast? Record a rough episode instead of waiting for the perfect setup. Set a tiny goal, like working on your project for 10 minutes today. Celebrate the effort, not the outcome. This trains your brain to see action as safe, weakening the sabotage cycle. Let's see this in action. Meet Lisa, a graphic designer who dreamed of freelancing but kept turning down clients, fearing her work wasn't good enough. Sound familiar? Lisa used these strategies. She identified her trigger, perfectionism, and started reframing thoughts like, my designs suck, to, my designs are a work in progress. She took imperfect action by pitching 1 client a week, even if her portfolio wasn't perfect. Within 6 months, she landed 3 steady clients and quit her day job. Lisa's story shows that mindset shifts work. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. You've got the tools to break free from self-sabotage, but it starts with action. Here's your challenge. Pick 1 strategy we discussed: identifying triggers, reframing thoughts, or taking imperfect action, and try it this week. Comment below and tell me which one you're starting with. I read every comment and can't wait to hear your story. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button to help others find it, and subscribe for more videos on mastering your mindset. Self-sabotage doesn't have to define you. Your mindset is like a muscle. Train it, and you'll unlock potential you never thought possible. Thanks for watching, and remember, you're 1 decision away from changing your life. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep pushing forward.